call. I think you called me right after that.
Yeah, I was able to get what I needed to do.
Okay.
So.
That's that committee meeting.
Yeah. I was able to get.
I think I was so annoyed. I was like, oh, that's hot.
I know. I could tell. And matter of fact, also, I remember you saying, I'll say rest of my comments for Thursday, and that's it.
Exactly. And Thursday's today.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
How are you thinking that vote's gonna go?
I finally understood.
Table.
Oh, is it?
Oh, I'm sure it'll be table, yeah.
Oh, good, one less thing for me to do this thing.
You talking about the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Is how, I know you, remember you and others were talking about to do it before the fiscal budget goes into effect.
Exactly.
Now, if you want to do it, you only got to wait a full year.
Exactly. Exactly.
I was like, wow. And I think it came out a little later, but you finally got to make that point.
Oh, trust me.
I know you.
It's gonna be clear tonight.
No, you made it. Remember when we did the end? I said, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
And when you really step back and you listen, like, yeah, now I see the point. I see it right there.
Like now more than ever, the students need those mental health services and social workers. And I know we could have separated everything else out and just did that one piece. And I think it still would have been progress, but we'll see tonight. But yeah, it would be good.
I can tell you have a few words to say.
I do.
Did you need me to put my code in?
No, we're good.
Yeah. Okay, good afternoon. My name is Denise Smith. I am the Communications Director in the State's Attorney's Office. Thank you all for coming out today for an update on a criminal case. Today you will be hearing from the State's Attorney, Aisha and Braveboy, followed by her Chief of Homicide and Deputy State's Attorney, Jonathan Church. And I'm going to turn it over at this time to the Honorable Aisha and Braveboy.
Good afternoon. Today, a grand jury returned a 38-count indictment against Andre Smith and Stephen Warren regarding an incident that occurred last month involving 2 civilian victims and 5 officer victims. My Deputy State's Attorney, Jonathan Church, who is also the chief of our homicide unit, will come forward. He will be leading the prosecution in this case, along with our Major Crimes Unit Chief, Sonia Owens. And so Jonathan Church will brief you on all of the counts contained in the indictment, as well as some general facts around the case.
Good morning. I believe you all heard at a previous police press conference some of the facts as well, but on August the 23rd of 2020 at about 6:30 p.m., officers received a 911 call from a mother and daughter who reported a home invasion. left the phone under the bed with the line open. And according to officers, as they arrived to the scene responding to this 911 call, two men, identified later as Mr. Warren and Mr. Smith, exited the residence, started to get into a vehicle, allegedly displayed a firearm, and started shooting at the responding officers. And there were 5 officers on the scene at that time. The grand jury reviewed the facts and the evidence this morning and returned an indictment on 38 counts, as Ms. Braveboy said. Those 38 counts involve all of the 7 civilian, or 2 civilian and 5 police officer victims in this case. They consist of 5 counts each of attempted first and second degree murder of each of the 5 officers that were shot at. There are 2 counts of home invasion involving or 1 count of home invasion involving the 2 civilian, the mother and daughter. 5 counts of first degree assault on the police officers, 5 counts of reckless endangerment on the 5 police officers that were involved, and 2 counts of robbery, each involving the civilian victims, as well as 2 counts of false imprisonment involving the civilian victims, and 1 count of conspiracy for Mr. Warren and Smith in the home invasion. To making sure that justice is served. Officers can be victims of crime. It is our goal to make sure this in the prosecution of this matter.
Questions, we won't be able, because this is a case that we are, obviously the defendants are obviously before of their case, so they will receive, intend to seek justice for both our victims. So any questions? Time.
Can you give us some information on water and why we would have 2 men going into this house?
We cannot provide that information at this time.
Can you say something to their own safe information that you all learned? Can you say anything?
It's a wonderful community in Prince George's County, and everyone in their communities. So we are the 2 that were involved, and so we believe that we have suspects in this case are being held without bond at this time. Continue to have the position that, because we do believe that they pose a threat and danger. But again, we and to protect people in that community feel going to be held accountable for their actions.
Officers being a group of officers this way, especially right in this country, this
Absolutely, and again, I'm not going to speak to the comments I'll make are just general. One, including our sworn to be safe when conducting, that when they choose the profession, going to put themselves in harm's way at night. Every single one of us. And the fact that they office to protect us and put their, we feel a duty to them wronged when they are attacked. Effort into the prosecution. And we're going to do that in this assigned to this case. Case, and we have 38 suspects we're indicted on. So, resource from our office behind the prosecution of this case so that we can seek justice for the civilian victims and the officer victims.
Madam Secretary, more of a general question, kind of touch what Tracy had asked. Later this afternoon, we got the Maryland Police.
Yes, at 1 o'clock, I am Association before the general.
Comment you just may be something lawmakers as well, besides the situation, but also that benefit of the doubt.
Well, they deserve. They have difficult jobs. They perform terribly, and we appreciate the work that our office. And so certainly we partner with them. When I speak today, I'm going to be speaking on the, but certainly when it comes, when they are in danger, when they are victims, and we'll continue to do that. I
Get what they came for? Can you talk about?
Yeah, we can't, unfortunately, because we can't really talk about the facts of the case.
One was from Pennsylvania, the other one was from that area.
Anything else?
Thank you.
You'll be on that.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
good.
thought I wasn't going to make it,
Uh-huh.
but then I realized I can't.
Oh, okay, good. All right, well, I'm headed over. Let's get on.
All right,
Get on
I'll
board.
see you.
Are we to the schedule this week?
Denise.
I'd have to get back to you on it.
All right, that's all.
I'll get back to you on it, because I need to know where the.
All right, any updates? The program, so with the county jail, incarcerated vote.
So we're gonna be kicking that off next week,
Oh, okay, so you got it there yet, I'm not sure.
on Thursday.
Probably next Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here would be. She's looking for. Figuring out.
We haven't worked those details out yet.
Okay.
But it'll be in.
Got me.
Because we can do it.
They're fast.
We haven't got it yet.
All right, so.
Yeah. Thank you much.
Hi, Denise. I want to introduce myself. I'm Emily with the Host.
Hi, Emily.
I know we've spoken over the phone and Katie's normally here, but